Forget your fancy cruise ships. This isn't about shuffleboard and midnight buffets. We're talking about a $5 billion floating fortress. It's a United States Navy next-generation aircraft carrier. This massive piece of American engineering is a city at sea. It's a runway, a weapons depot, and a home to thousands. Imagine a skyscraper laid on its side, then give it the power to move across oceans. That's the scale we're dealing with here. It's a statement. This isn't just some big boat. It's a symbol of power. It's a projection of strength across the globe. That hefty price tag buys more than just steel and cable. It buys cutting-edge technology. It buys the ability to launch fighter jets in minutes. It buys a platform for humanitarian aid or decisive military action. Think about the systems on board radar that can see for hundreds of miles, catapults that sling aircraft into the sky, reactors that provide nearly limitless power. This ship is a sovereign piece of United States territory wherever it sails. It doesn't need a friendly port to operate. It brings its own airport, its own defenses, its own small town. This is life on a warship built for anything. The day on an aircraft carrier starts long before the sun even thinks about rising. There's no gentle waking up here. No hitting the snooze button 5 times. Instead, it's the sharp, unmistakable sound of Reveille blaring over the ship's announcement system. It's a call to action. It means the day has begun, whether you feel ready or not. For thousands of sailors, this is the daily alarm clock. It slices through the quiet of the berthing compartments. Sleep is a precious commodity, quickly forgotten. Once that call sounds, it's a race against time. Imagine sharing a bathroom with dozens of your closest, newest friends. Personal space is a luxury few can afford. Sailors quickly learn to navigate these tight quarters. They get dressed in the dim light, often with bunks stacked 3 or 4 high around them. Every movement is efficient, born out of necessity. There's a place for everything, and everything must be in its place. Messiness isn't just frowned upon, it can be a safety hazard. Schedules are not suggestions on a warship, they are the law. With a crew numbering in the thousands, precision timing is essential. Another demanding day at sea has begun, and there's no easing into it. Let's talk about food. Feeding over 5,000 hungry people 3 times a day is no small feat, especially when your kitchen is floating in the middle of an ocean. The ship's galleys are not like your kitchen at home. They are industrial-sized operations running almost around the clock. Think massive steam kettles, ovens big enough to walk into, and an army of culinary specialists. These folks are the unsung heroes keeping the crew fueled and ready. It's a relentless, demanding job. The numbers are staggering. We're talking thousands of pounds of potatoes, hundreds of gallons of milk, mountains of meat and vegetables every single day. The logistics alone are a marvel. Getting all that food onto the ship, storing it properly, and then preparing it takes incredible coordination. The culinary team works in shifts, ensuring there's always something hot and ready. They deal with the constant motion of the ship, the heat of the kitchens, and the pressure of mealtimes. It's a critical part of life at sea. On an aircraft carrier, there's no such thing as an unimportant job. Every single sailor, from the newest recruit to the seasoned officer, plays a vital role. This ship is a complex machine, and each person is a crucial cog. If one part fails, the whole system can be affected. Think about the flight deck crew, often called roof rats. They work in one of the most challenging, dangerous environments on Earth, launching and recovering billion-dollar aircraft. Their precision is life or death. Then you have the engineers deep in the belly of the ship. They keep the engines running, the lights on, and the fresh water flowing. They work in hot, noisy spaces, surrounded by powerful machinery. There are IT specialists managing complex computer networks. There are hospital corpsmen providing medical care, from routine checkups to emergency surgery. There are aviation ordnance men handling the weapons. The list goes on and on, a diverse city of specialized skills. Every task contributes to the overall mission, whether it's sorting mail, painting a bulkhead, or plotting the ship's course. The goal is to ensure the carrier can do its job, project power, and maintain security. Teamwork isn't just a buzzword here, it's a fundamental requirement for survival and success. Every single one matters. Now, you might think life on a warship is all work and no play. And mostly you'd be right. But even these floating fortresses have a few amenities. These aren't luxury cruise perks, mind you. You won't find a casino or a 5-star spa. But there are things designed to make life a little more bearable during long months at sea. Think a well-equipped gym. Sailors need to stay fit, and blowing off steam is important. You'll see them lifting weights or pounding treadmills. There's usually a ship store, or G-Dunk as it's often called. Here, sailors can buy snacks, toiletries, and maybe a new ball cap. Sometimes there's a coffee shop, a small oasis for a decent cup of joe. These small comforts mean a lot when you're thousands of miles from home. They provide a brief escape from the relentless demands of the job. They are little pockets of normalcy in a very abnormal environment. Section 6, Close Quarters and Constant Drills, the Unvarnished Truth. Let's talk about where these sailors lay their heads. The berthing compartments are a far cry from a private cabin. Most enlisted crew members sleep in racks or bunks, often stacked 3 or 4 high. Personal space is measured in inches, not feet. You learn to live out of a small locker. Privacy is virtually non-existent. You're surrounded by your shipmates day and night. It's a lesson in tolerance and getting along in very close quarters. It's a bit of a paradox. You're on one of the largest moving objects ever built by humans, yet your personal living space is incredibly small. The ship is a city, but your neighborhood is a tiny slice of it. This is a necessary reality to accommodate thousands of crew members. Every square inch of the ship is optimized for its mission. Comfort sometimes takes a back seat to operational necessity. It's something every sailor adapts to. Then there are the drills. Constant, relentless drills, fire drills, man overboard drills, abandoned ship drills, general quarters drills. They are deadly serious. Section 7. The weight of the waves, physical and mental fortitude. Life at sea on a warship is physically demanding. It's not just the long hours, though those are plentiful. Many jobs involve heavy lifting, climbing steep ladders, and working in extreme temperatures. The flight deck crew endures jet blast and the constant roar of engines. Engineers toil in the heat of the engine rooms, and the ship is always moving. Even in calm seas, there's a gentle sway. In rough weather, it can be a real challenge just to walk a straight line. The emotional toll can be just as significant. Sailors are often deployed for 6, 7, even 9 months at a time. They are far from family, friends, and the comforts of home. They miss birthdays, anniversaries, and important family moments. The isolation can be tough. The stress of the job, combined with the separation, requires a special kind of mental resilience. It's a sacrifice that often goes unseen by those back on land. It's a heavy weight to carry. Section 8, Straight Talk from the Sailors' Voices from the Steel City. You can talk all day about the ship, but it's the people who make it go. I asked a petty officer, an aviation boatswain's mate who works the flight deck. He told me, this isn't just a job, it's an adventure, but it's an adventure that tests you every single day. Out here, with jets taking off and landing feet away, you learn respect for power and precision real fast. There's no room for mistakes. We look out for each other. We have to. I chatted with a young lieutenant in engineering. She spends her days deep in the heart of the ship. The hardest part is definitely the separation from my family, she admitted. But the mission makes it worthwhile. We know why we're out here. We see the impact, keeping this city running, ensuring we can do what the nation asks of us. That's a powerful motivator. It gives you a real sense of purpose, even when you're tired and miss home. It's how we survive. Section 9. Life on the Edge, a world forged in purpose. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Life aboard a next-generation aircraft carrier is intense. It's a city of steel, yes, but it's a city with a very specific, very serious purpose. This isn't a 9-to-5 job with weekends off. It's a total immersion experience, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every sailor on board, no matter their role, is contributing to a mission that has global implications. They live and breathe this reality every single moment they are at sea. It's a unique blend of opposites. You have some of the most advanced technology on the planet, yet much of the work is still physically demanding, gritty, and hands-on. There are moments of incredible excitement, like watching a night launch of fighter jets, and there are long stretches of routine, of maintenance, of standing watch. There are small comforts, but they exist within a framework of constant readiness for conflict. It's a life of stark contrasts. The dedication of the crew is something to behold. These are young men and women who have chosen a path less traveled. They accept the cramped quarters, the long deployments, the separation from loved ones. They do it for a variety of reasons: patriotism, adventure, a sense of duty, a desire to be part of something bigger than themselves. Whatever their motivation, their commitment is undeniable. They are the lifeblood of this floating